Greetings, ladies and reptiles. This is Mr.Quest of the AlloClaw Productions, and it's been a while since I've done this show now, but anyway, welcome to Top 5 Mondays. But however, this time, Top 5 Mondays is Top 10 Mondays for today. Well, at least Top 10 Monday, because I'm not going to be doing Top 10s too often. I only do Top 5s just because it's much faster on me, and because it allows me to upload faster. But I'm making an exception for this video. In today's Top 10 video, we're talking about my most favorite dinosaurs of all time. So without further ado, let's get started. Number 10. Coming in at number 10, we have the Pelican Imus. Now this dinosaur, which I like a lot, just because it looks like a pelican and it's a dinosaur, and I love pelicans. So I like the Pelican Imus. So there you have it. That's pretty much it. I like pelicans and dinosaurs and Pelican Imus. So there you go. Number 9. Coming in at number 9, we have the Coronasaurus. Now the Coronasaurus is one of my favorites due to its better texture quality and its larger crest than the Parasaurolophus. But not only that, it really looks cool. I mean, not only is the crest bigger, but it actually has, well, those spikes sticking out from the lower part of the crest. And that's what really makes it unique compared to the Parasaurolophus. However, it makes like a really loud calling noise, I suppose, much louder than the Parasaurolophus. Well, this is according to science, but I'm not exactly sure. Well, there you go. This is my number 9th favorite dinosaur. Number 8. And coming in at number 8, we have Miragosaurus. Now, most people pronounce it Miragosaurus, but I have my reasons for not pronouncing it that way. Now, anyway, Miragosaurus is one of my most favorite dinosaurs, mainly due to the long neck and the fact that it's one of the only few non-sauropod dinosaurs that has a long neck. So, I guess you could say it's a long-necked stegosaur. But what's really unique about it, apart from that long neck, is the way its plates and spikes are, and the scales. It's really unique. I don't really have really much else to say about it, just because looking at it kind of makes me a bit speechless. So, yeah. Number 7. And coming in at number 7, we have the Kazmosoros. Now, this is a ceratopsian dinosaur that really separates itself from the other ceratopsians, well, mainly due to its crest and its horns. That's all I really have. I mean, I haven't really done any research on this dinosaur at all, but the fact that it looks so good with that crest and horns, I mean, despite how short they are, they look incredible. And that crest with the spikes on it makes it look fantastic. So, I don't really know much else about it apart from that. So, yeah. Number 6. And coming in at number 6, we have the Gigantoraptor. Now, I don't pronounce it Gigantoraptor because you know the word Giga and stuff, so I just go with Giga, and like Giganotosaurus, so kind of like that. So the Gigantoraptor, I haven't really done much research on at all, really, apart from that it's a huge oviraptor. And Oviraptor is one of my favorites too, but aside from the fact that it's a Utahraptor-sized Oviraptor, it's really a unique dinosaur, in my opinion, again. So, there's really nothing much else I could say about it. I just really like giant Oviraptors, and this is one of them. Number 5. Now, coming in at number 5, we have the Durovinator. I haven't really heard much of this dinosaur until I played Battle of Giants Dinosaur Strike, where he happens to be one of the selectable dinosaurs to fight with. And according to the game, he looks a little bit like the Ornitholestes or something, you know, or Proceratosaurus or something like that. But the game may be a little bit incorrect, as Durovinator does not have a horn on his skull. I'm still a little bit underwhelmed in terms of research, because there isn't really much about this dinosaur known. Well, at least to me, because I haven't done much research on it at all. I guess playing Battle of Giants Dinosaur Strike is what got me into having this dinosaur be one of my favorites, I guess. Number 4. Coming in at number 4 is the Momentasaurus. When I first saw this dinosaur in pictures, my mind was blown, because this dinosaur has the world's longest neck out of any animal ever. I mean, oh my goodness. I mean, just look at the thing. I mean, it is so awesome. I mean, how are its muscles able to hold it up so high? I mean, maybe it's because of high blood pressure or something? I mean, I'm not exactly sure. I didn't do much research on this one either, but apart from that, it has the world's longest neck compared to any dinosaur or any animal for that matter. And that's what makes it one of my favorite dinosaurs of all time. Just because this sauropod, it's just so amazing to me. Number 3. And coming in at number 3, we have Cryolophosaurus. This is one of my favorite dinosaurs, not only because of that crest, but because I actually did my research this time. It was the only dinosaur, well, one of the only dinosaurs that ever lived in Antarctica. Well, back when Antarctica wasn't frozen. And this one I did more research on, and it was actually one of the few dinosaurs that lived in the early Jurassic in the Antarctic. And speaking of the name Cryolophosaurus, I'm guessing this dinosaur had ice powers? I also like this dinosaur because it's, to me, in my personal opinion, it's more reminiscent of Allosaurus rather than the Dilophosaurus. But then again, that's just me. Maybe it is more reminiscent of Dilophosaurus and not Allosaurus, even though it looks more like Allosaurus. But maybe it's because of the name Lophosaurus, because Dilophosaurus, Lophosaurus, Cryolophosaurus, you get the gist of it. Number 2. And coming in at number 2 is the Monolophosaurus. Again with the Lophosaurus, a little bit more reminiscent to Dilophosaurus than it is Allosaurus, blah, 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 blah. All this hunky-dory, okay? But anyway, Monolophosaurus is one of my most favorite dinosaurs of all time, not just because of that crest, but because of how it looks as well. I mean, the sheer predatory look of it, I mean, it looks so awesome. I mean, that crest helps it a lot, too. I mean, this is definitely a dinosaur that I would definitely want to play in Dinosaur Battlegrounds. I mean, it was only 5 meters, according to one of the websites I've researched on it. But, I'm not really too sure. I don't really remember what research I've done on it. But this is one of my most favorite dinosaurs of all time. Number 1. And of course, coming at number 1, this is going to be the most obvious one of all time just because of the sheer mascotness of it on my channel. Allosaurus. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Allosaurus is my number 1 favorite dinosaur of all time. Now, there are many more people than I imagined that actually like this dinosaur too. But this dinosaur, it really was one of my favorites. I mean, here's a little story. Back then when I liked the T-Rex, and then as soon as everybody, and I mean everybody, liked it, I started to not care anymore for the T-Rex. But then, because I wanted something a little more unique, something slightly less popular, and that, of course, is the Allosaurus. But it's not just because of that story that I chose the Allosaurus. The Allosaurus looks so cool. I mean, it has 2 crests, razor sharp teeth, 3 claws instead of 2, slightly bigger arms than the T-Rex, slightly smaller and only weighs 4 tons compared to the T-Rex. And oh my goodness, I mean, I just love this dinosaur. It's the number 1 favorite. I would definitely play this in Dinosaur Battlegrounds. I mean, if it hadn't been for the Allosaurus, my channel probably wouldn't exist right now. I mean, as AlloClaw Productions at the very least. I mean, I have other favorite dinosaurs. I mean, if Allosaurus was not even around, it would probably be called Monoclaw Productions or something. That sounds pretty cool, Monoclaw Productions. but maybe even Monocrest Productions. But who cares? Allosaurus is my #1 dinosaur of all time. It is my #1 favorite, and this is the one that I've done research on, actually, just because, let's see, it's rumored that it hunts in packs. Its favorite meat is Stegosaurus. It's rivaled Ceratosaurus time after time again, and it even hunted sauropods in packs. So, I mean, despite how selfish they were trying to eat food, but still, Allosaurus, I mean, because Allosaurus, right? At any rate, thank you very much, ladies and reptiles, for watching my top 10 video. I know I haven't done much research on these dinosaurs, but this is a top 10 favorites, not a top 10 information on dinosaurs list. Because I have my reasons for liking these dinosaurs, and if you think, oh, you shouldn't like these dinosaurs just because you don't do research on them, well, you can deal with it, okay? But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that was me in top 10 dinosaurs top 10 favorite dinosaurs, and I will see you, ladies and gentlemen, in the next video.